started so simply. I had just finished my usual morning routine of nude funkercise, fired up the Barca Lounger, grabbed a quick bite to eat, and prepared to watch some serious tube. Little did I know, my snack was sent by Rez.
My experience with GEX, baby, the original GEX on the PS1. Now, I have played, like I said, I've played GEX 1 and GEX 2, so this is, like, not new for me. And yes, I have my shirt off again, and still got pants, okay, for everyone that fucking know, okay, that think I'm fucking naked. I'm not. Not even YouTube, I'm not naked. But anyways, today, I said fuck it. I said fuck Spider-Man. Fuck playing games. Why not talk about a game? You know what I mean? We can do that too. We can do just as much stuff. I could make 3 my experiences. Actually, I can make my experience with this game right here. I can do Rayman Origins and I can do Super Punch-Out. You know what I mean? I can do all 3 of them motherfuckers. But we'll do them in different days. So that way, I have more video ideas other than shorts I could come up with. And also, I could stream on the PS5. But for now, this is going to be my experience with GEX 1. Okay, this is the first GEX game. Not GEX 2, Enter the Gecko. Not GEX 3, GEX 1. And I know, Alex, why did you make your My Experience with GEX 2 before you made your My Experience with GEX 1? I'm going to explain a little bit, right? I'm going to explain why right now. The reason why I made that video beforehand was because I played it. I played GEX 2 before GEX 1 a little bit, and I did way more GEX 2 than I did GEX 1. But anyways, let me show you how interesting this gameplay can get right now, because we GEX in this bitch. I'm sorry. Alright, so yes, I'm gonna say I'm using Dara's 360's footage for this, but anyways, this is GEX right here.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. The dome, look at me. Alright, so basically this game is way different than GEX 2. This is a 2D game. The first GEX game was a 2D game, which is similar to Rayman, actually, in terms of, like, games. Because this first game was 2D, same with Rayman's, and then the second, third, and stuff was 3D. 3D games. But anyway, so the levels, how does GEX 1 work? So basically, you go through these levels, cemetery, jungle, toy world, multiple different worlds in this game. And also you get power-ups like speed boost, and other stuff that helps GEX run faster or attack harder, so on and so forth. But anyway, so what you do in this game is you collect stuff, but you also need to collect these TV remotes and also do these little mini games to also help you out 100% each of these levels, which you don't have to do. You just need to find this remote. And let me tell you, if you do not find the remote in GEX 1 and in its level, you have to redo the whole entire stage and it will lock you out of level progression. I'm not kidding about that. No joke, it will lock you out of progression. So, when you play GEX 1, really go into this game collecting not everything, but go into this game making sure you collect the TV remotes. And also, some of these TV remotes can either be in plain sight, or the TV remotes are just not, you're not even thinking about the TV remote, or it's not in a general right in your face location. Now, this is, in my opinion, this is what makes GEX 1 bad, and this is one of the main weaknesses of GEX 1, especially for someone like me. I am someone who wants to get to point A, point B. GEX can do that for you if you find the remote. But because you don't know, like, what the remote even looks like, 95% of the time when you're playing GEX 1, you're literally just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, wondering where the fuck is the remote? And why does this motherfucker keep talking I'm trying to focus on trying to find the remote scattered than level. And since it's your first time playing and you're not playing with a guide, you know what I mean? You have to figure it out on your own. You have to be like, oh shit, okay, I gotta figure this shit out on my own. How am I gonna find this? This game is pretty shit for casual players. And I'm gonna say it because finding those TV remotes, sure, again, they can be in plain sight, but at the same time, a casual player isn't thinking about collecting everything in a fucking platformer. You want to know what they're thinking of? They're thinking of getting to point A to point B. That is what they're thinking of when they play a platformer, a 2D platformer, in fact, like Mario, which is why I feel like GEX 1 kind of fails in the regard of, like, straight up everything it wants to go out for. Now, it's not a shit game. I want to get it out there. It's not a shit game, but I personally prefer GEX 2. And even though, yes, GEX 2 essentially does do the same thing where you have to find the remotes, at least they tell you where the remotes are going to be at and give you a hint of where they're going to be at, unlike GEX 1, where it doesn't give you a hint. Oh, yeah, and also, since GEX is a gecko, he can climb walls that are in the background and stuff. So, that also makes him more of a unique platforming character. Also, you guys know his wits and his jokes and stuff about Jackie Chan and his sense of humor. You guys already know about that with him. And I want to show you, like, each, like, level theme as well. Like, not only just the, you know, they even have a level, they have a level called the Twin Towers in here. I hope they won't get in trouble for that. Well, they didn't. They spent 18 years not getting in trouble. But you see the different worlds and stuff, find TV remote, and they'll tell you, but, like, look at some of these level designs, man. Now, I can't tell if this is a bonus or, like, a level, but either way, look at some of this shit. This is, like, I'm guessing this is Toy World, and then you got Rocket, and then you got fucking Desert. Look at this shit, Desert. Or that isn't Desert, but you get my point, right? Like, look at all this. And then Jungle World, and then you got more jungle environments. You got Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Look at this. All these levels are cool. Which they kind of repeat from the second game, which the second game also does the same type of level themes as GEX 1. But, like, GEX 2 does more with them in some way, shape, or form. Also, it's three-dimensional, so you're not exploring two-dimensional plane-like stuff if 2D is not really your thing. But, again, I can't stress this enough. And also, the boss battles in GEX 1. So, I kind of feel like I'm not allowed to talk about this because I didn't really get to experience the boss battles because I got confused on GEX 1 really quickly. And I mean really quickly. I spent over 20-30 minutes trying to understand why I'm not going to level 2 when I actually had to watch a fucking GEX review from like 8 years ago to figure out that you have to collect the TV remotes in order to progress through the game. And to me, this pissed me off because I was like, I kind of want to get to point A to point B with this game. Because even Rayman, at least for 90% of the game, allows you to go to point A to point B. You beat the level, you get a brand new one. Except for when Rayman 1 actually says, nah, fuck that. Go 100% the game so you can beat the game. Which, that is some hoey shit. And if Rayman 1 ever gets re-released ever again by Ubisoft, which most likely not, you know, they fix that problem, but they're not. Because they're not going to re-release Rayman 1 because Ubisoft doesn't give a shit about him. But that's not the point of the video. Rayman is not the fucking focus right now. The focus is GEX. My boy GEX. And like I said, boss battles in this game can range, alright? So, I'm going to show you, and I'm, like, going to allow you to judge for yourself what you guys think of... Sorry, excuse me. GEX 1's boss fights. I don't really sneeze all that much, you know what I mean? Let me find, like, a playthrough of GEX 1 boss fights, right? Let's talk about the boss fights, and then let's talk about the music, and then kind of, like, move about, because I don't want to make this video, like, 50 minutes long, you know what I mean? I want to make this shit, like, 30 minutes and kind of fuck off for the day, because my day today was wild today. It was fun, but like it was also not fun, you know, especially because of Rayman Origins. That's why it's not fun. Go check out my Rayman Origins gameplay video for that. But anyways, let's show you guys the bosses. And I'm gonna show you guys, this is my first react. This is my first time seeing them. So, yeah, it's gonna be the first time I'm seeing them. Alright. So I guess this is boss number 1. I don't know who this is. Spin and Puke. Oh. Jesus. Spin and Puke. What the fuck is that? Alright, here we go. GEX 1's first boss fight? What the fuck? Oh, it's right there. What the actual fuck, GEX? Oh, yeah, it's tail time. By the way, in GEX 2, you're gonna deal with a lot of it's tail time, because he says that a lot. In GEX 2. Looking at this, I think you hit the skulls at the bitch. Not 100% certain how you defeat this thing, but this is boss number 1. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That boss number 1 didn't look like much. I mean, kind of disappointing, to be honest. Kind of shit, you ask me. I mean, if you want me to like just judge the bosses as I go, I know it's like PlayStation technology and this is like a new company, so it's their first time, but still, like, that boss was shit. I mean, at least with SMB3 or SMB1 even, you can at least understand how to fight Bowser. Even if the Bowser fights kind of suck and are repetitive, at least you can understand what the fuck is going on screen, unlike this game. The Flower Torador? What the So this is boss number 2. What the fuck? Is this GEX and his team making fun of Superman? Oh, what the fuck? I have never... You hit him with iron stuff? Who opened the can of whoop ass? Okay, that GEX, that was kind of funny. But like, I mean, this boss is funny, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I don't laugh at like fart jokes very often, my dude. I'm just sitting here kind of like, what the hell? Oh yeah, it's tail time. Like, what the fuck? I think as well I might take a break from playing, but that's it. That was the second boss. Dude, my thoughts on that second boss was, what the hell even was that? These are the bosses of these worlds? Man, I'm grateful I didn't even play GEX 1 that fucking far then. Because at least with GEX 2, they're more entertaining. At least the ones I actually did manage to fight before I got burned out from GEX 2. What the fuck? This fake-ass, funny Superman thing, I'm not even going to take seriously. And it's like... And also, yes, I know it's a part of GEX's charm not to take anything in GEX seriously. Because that's a part of his charm. You're supposed to just roll with it, which is fine, but to me the second boss fight was kind of shit as well. I hope the third boss can be any better. Where is boss number 3? Whoa, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh shit, Lump King's online on a Switch, but that is cool. Okay, at least with this boss, I'm kind of intimidated VA just design-wise. That is kind of a scary-ass centipede dragon monster thing, but how do you defeat it? I think maybe you hit the back of its tail or something? Or maybe you just keep going upward. I'm so confused on this shit. I'm not even gonna lie, I was sitting there during my Spider-Man live stream as well, just thinking, like, how am I gonna do this?
You're just mad because you're lonely.
You're just mad because you're lonely. Stop, Gex.
Can't we all just get along? You're just mad because you're lonely.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, from what I'm seeing right now, I would have gotten lost. I would have been wondering, wait, so the boss fight hasn't actually started yet? It starts when you reach this point? Oh, it just dies immediately. Yeah. Ooh. You know what? I can't even entertain the idea, but they legit had me for a minute with the whole thing. Like, I was like, okay, the design of this boss is actually pretty intimidating. I'm actually a little scared of this giant centipede monster, because centipedes are no fucking joke, right? That's what my mindset was. But now I see it. All you do is jump on platforms up to the top and try to survive. I mean, there's some skill to be involved with the third boss a little bit, but not too much in my opinion. To the point where it's like, oh god, it's super crazy and everything like that. I mean, it can be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, looking back on it, it can be a little crazy. In terms of, like, actually trying to play against the boss. I'm sorry, dude. These bosses are just so... Like, jumping to the top, yeah, that can require skill. Because I know Donkey Kong Country 2 had this similar idea. But the thing is, you had to hit the motherfucker 3 times at least, or 5 times at least before it died. This boss was just jump, avoid whatever hole he's coming from so he doesn't hit you, and you're done. I don't know. I know this video is also a no damage video, so of course it's gonna be, he's gonna make each boss look easy. But like, I don't know. That one looked like shit too a little bit after I looked more into it, but... Toxic Turtle. We'll see what the 4th boss is. Why does this one remind me of Mega Man 7 with that turtle robot that Dr. Wily had us fight? But this is in the Kung Fu world, apparently, so... Okay, you hit it with your tail, okay. Kind of spins rapidly like a Koopa Troopa shell.
I think you dropped something.
I think you dropped something. Okay, that's funny. Gex, that's funny. You're hilarious for that. I kind of like the music, too. A little bit from this boss. Since this is my first time seeing him, I'm also giving him my ratings and stuff. So it's going to be a little different from the GEX 2 video. Where I don't think I focused on bosses for too long. I try my best not to make my experience very focused on bosses, but I kind of want this one to be. I don't even know what Gex said there, to be honest with you. But I do love this character, and I can't wait to get into GEX 3 sometime when I feel my brain is a little fresh. Because right now, it's kind of burnt out on some video games right now. So I might as well just talk about video games instead. You know what I mean? Maybe spend a day or two uploading shorts instead of just going live all the time. Oh my god! And that's it. That was the 4th... I think the 4th or the 5th boss fight. Okay, I won't lie to you, that was actually kind of interesting, but also pretty quick at the same time. Because it looks like on his shell, right, when you guys just saw that footage, it looked like you actually couldn't hit the motherfucker. And I think I will get the arcade version of Super and regular Punch-Out. They're both, like, $8 each, so I would need like $18 to get like both of them. But and play those on my spare time and make like small little Punch-Out videos for them, because they are Punch-Out games. And who knows, maybe I will give Super Punch-Out another chance, you know what I mean, to instead of just being so mean with it outright, you know what I mean, just kind of play it, give it a chance, you know. And but anyways, that's not the point. That shell, it looked like you couldn't hit him with the shell, honestly. It looked like you really couldn't hit him. Oh, this is Rex. Okay. So this is the final boss of the game, Rex's Lair. Gex's arch nemesis. So I remember from the video I was watching about Gex from Nitro Rad, he said that this boss is actually good.
Brother Myron, you call it close, I call it attraction. All this because of Rosebud?
Okay, this one's pretty cool. So I'm guessing you get invincibility. Oh, that's how you hit him. Okay, okay, okay. What the fuck? Why is he laughing like that? Is there phases? Oh my god. Oh, they're little TVs you jump on. That's cool. I love the platform on that. That's an annoying ass sound though. I think Rex is like the only boss I kind of fucks with. But that just kind of makes me question why, like, all the other bosses didn't have anything good, other than maybe the turtle boss, in my opinion. Do you tail whip him now? Like, or, oh, I guess you can only damage him once the power-up comes up. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. This is confusing, but okay. Okay, he's hit. My question is, how long is this boss fight gonna be? Oh, he takes up the majority of the video. And basically, he just does the same, adds like a wall technique. Okay, I get it. Let's just go to the end where you get the final hit off and all that. We don't want to watch the whole boss fight on video, but let's get this final cutscene and... Bro, Gex had the perfect luck.
Hey, cool. I wonder what's on HBO.
And that's Gex 1. We're gonna talk about the soundtrack after this, but for those boss fights weren't particularly entertaining. Like, if you wanted me to be completely honest, right? That was kind of mid. A lot of those bosses were just mid. Except for Rez, right? Rez was actually the one that actually tried. Everyone else, it just felt like they were there. It didn't feel like those were Rez's henchmen or dudes. GEX 2 does a better job in terms of bosses actually wanting to follow Rex in the media dimension. By the way, the location that GEX is at is in the media dimension because he's inside of a TV. He got pulled inside of a TV by his, by Rez, like GEX said, by the way. So if you're wondering why are we even doing this, why are we doing any of this, it's simply because GEX got pulled in and he was forced to go through these platforming levels to do shit, to get the remotes and beat Rez. That's why the story isn't super serious. But again, those bosses were lame other than Rez, in my opinion. But anyways, let's listen to the music now, okay? So as you guys heard, we already heard Cemetery Stage. That's a fucking ad. Why do you have ads on a GEX? Anyways. It's not even your track. Oh. Okay, this is Cemetery. I remember when I was playing GEX 1 and listened to the Cemetery theme. I actually liked this theme, by the way. GEX 2 also had a cemetery, like, graveyard, ghost, haunted house type theme in its game, too. Also, will I be talking about, the GEX trilogy? I might make one big fat video for the GEX trilogy when it comes out. So, for anyone wondering on that, I will make a video on the live stream on the GEX trilogy. But anyways, that's the cemetery. Let's hear the new Two Lands stage music. New Two Lands. Okay. People are probably thinking I'm going insane because of how many times I streamed today. It's alright. And these are just opinion oriented. It's not facts. Alright, I want to get that out there. It's not facts. Okay. I'm feeling the jungle one a bit. Okay, maybe I'm feeling this one more than I thought. Okay, I don't want to get the whole theme. I don't want to get copyrighted. Kung Fu-ville, okay? Gotta respect the troops, you know what I mean? Gotta respect the troops, gotta respect the army, the navy, all the branches, gotta respect them. Okay. This is the Kung Fu-ville, like, theme you're gonna be hearing when you go in. I like GEX 2. I like GEX 2's better. It's Kung Fu theme. It's Kung Fu level theme better. My opinion. Still pretty good, though. For what I'm hearing. Alright. Okay, Rezopolis. Okay, let's hear Rezopolis, and that's it. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do the same thing I did in the GEX 2 video. You know what? I kind of thought that shit. My opinion on the GEX 1 OST. Okay. You know what? That's solid. Even if the gameplay and the bosses were kind of like this half the time, at least the music, there is some type of bop to it. You know what I mean? With some of its OST. Not all of it, but just some of it. You know what I mean? And I know that wasn't, like, every single track in the game, but I don't want to, like, put every single track in the game and then you guys sit there, you know, and like twiddle your thumbs at like, what is this guy doing on video? He's just listening to GEX 1. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? But this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do, and then that's it.
Let's get it on. Lock and load, little lizard. Time to teach someone some manners. Party time. Drop and give me 20. Bellies in, girls. A slinky, a slinky. No jumping on the beds. Lesson learned in the media dimension. Taste my tail. Ah, golly. What the? Who's there? Oh, my head. It's tail time. G.I. Joe now has kung fu grip. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a gecko. Meep, meep. Don't make me take my tongue out. Did you enjoy that? Have we met Mr. Tongue? Takes a licking and yeah, we've heard it. Here it comes. Pull it over. I've caught the vapors. What smells like socks? Here comes the sweet stuff. Pardon? My name is Forrest Geggs. We can rebuild him. Stronger. Faster. Okay, where's the can? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Spot to the transporter room. To the Batcave, old chum. I'm only running from my problems. Hello, cutie. You again? Looks like someone had too much chili at Wendy's. Nice teeth. And do we floss? What are you, a student loan officer? Ugly is as ugly does. Who's an ugly boy? Yes, you are. Captain Picard is aboard. Gee, Scoob, let's get back to the mystery van. Night to slime, boys. Nice touch. The real estate wizardry of Tom Fu at work. This place is weirder than 4th of July at Rick James' place. This reminds me of my last few dates. Ooh, trick or treat.
GEX 1 for just GEX himself is so awesome.
Pearl of the Orient. But this place
Even if the game itself was boring as shit a lot of the times, and I couldn't get past a lot of the game because of the TV remotes.
Big fan of Kid and Play? Hey, Don King. Nice haircut. When did we enlist? Ah, that Scientologist lust for life. Do your arms ever get tired? With a little cover-up, I could work magic on those scars. You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon!